Good morning. I have a meeting in just a couple minutes, but I wanted to say that I have tried the Earl Grey green. I've never had that before. It's so interesting. I steeped it just a little too long. I forgot it for a minute. But it's interesting. I kind of like it. I don't like it as much as regular Earl Grey. I'm a big Earl Grey stan, but you can hear smashing. That's my robot vacuum in the bedroom. But it's still pretty good. I have a meeting to lead here, and then I'm going to get some lunch and check in. So, I dropped my phone. It's in a case. I dropped my phone the other day. Oh, so I didn't even have to go outside. And I've had this phone for a couple years. This is the iPhone 13 Pro. And I think I got it when it was new, when it was the most recent phone, I think. So however long that's been, 2 years. But anyway, it shattered the back of my phone. It was the day of the craft show because I noticed it when I was setting my phone up to film while getting set up. But anyway, I have coverage or whatever through T-Mobile, so I ordered a new phone yesterday and it's already delivered today, right now. So I'm gonna take care of that, I guess. Is anyone interested in 10-gram mini skeins? I literally would send this entire set to you if you pay for shipping, which is probably like $5. Like, I will send you all of these if you want them. Let me know. Okay, it's 2:30 now. I officially transferred everything over from my broken phone to the new phone, and I'm going to send back the damaged phone. So this is my old phone. Oh, I have Renee Amberg up. Oh, that's me. Renee Amberg up on my TV. The front just had some scratches. The back though, oh no. It's so crazy. I have a case. It's so crazy. I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm gonna return that. Super easy. Whoop whoop. But it took like an hour to transfer everything and disable and get the new phone. But phones have come so long. It's like or come so far. It's so wild how you just put the phones next to each other and it transfers. Like, do you remember back in the day when, like, you would have to either upload everything? Oh, no, we don't want to cut it. We'd have to upload everything to the cloud, or you'd lose everything. But a lot of times you'd still lose everything anyway. And then you just have to start over, and then it got to the point where it would like at least like transfer your apps, but now it just duplicates the entire everything, which is, or not, it wouldn't even transfer your apps, it would just like connect to your account. You have to re-download everything. But yeah, it's so nice. It just took a long time. So while that was happening, I was continuing cleaning, organizing down here in this basement. Tomorrow is Quinn's Christmas concert for his daycare. I'm so curious as to what that will look like, but it's gonna be really cute and really short. But I did invite my family, and I think my sister and her fam are gonna come over here maybe after the concert. So I want like the basement to be accessible for everybody. So I'm working on that right now. So far what I've done is put yarn in this, which was upstairs in the hallway before. This is yarn for a single project. And then this is yarn for a single project / I use like scraps of it for various things. Like I have a few granny squares that I had started. They're not grannies exactly, like a modified granny. And then I have been rescanning my yarns. So this fishbowl in the past had been used for scraps, and now it's like that's basically a full skein, that's basically a full skein, basically a full skein. Like those all need to go upstairs. Anything that could be used as a full or half skein can go upstairs. But I am thinking of putting the leftovers from my Halloween cowl in here for now. Otherwise I can bring them upstairs, we'll see. Kosher company.
Oh,
like is with this being big.
Maybe that's what she feels like she was actually.
Kelsey over here talking about uneven tension, and it's like, yeah, if you blocked your knits, it would even out a little more. Okay, so we have to figure out how to get these in here. I might have enough pegs. If you haven't seen my whole yarn shelf, these are my self-striping sock yarns. Up top here are my DK fingering, lace, fingering, worsted. But okay, gotta get some stuff up. I haven't bought like new indie dad yarn in a while, and I pared dead way down when I was pregnant. Got a lot of yarn to work through before the moths get to them. One more skein to wind up. I bought these a couple months ago, so I'm just slowly working through them. It's just like a green powder. Got them at Target. I definitely fell for an end cap. I always do better with a straw in terms of drinking anything. That's why I like water bottles. Give me a straw. Okay, so I've gotten rid of yarn. You saw me move a bunch upstairs. I also put all of my like earring things in one bag. All of the hoops in another bag. And then all of like the eyes and other sort of accessories in this bag. So that has helped. And then I also put all of my thread in this bag. Actually, there's a couple more that I still have to put in here, but you know what I mean. So the next thing I need to do is figure out some additional space things, and I have this nightmare of a tower that is always a nightmare that I need to figure out. Steve laughing at me off camera.
It's true.
So that's what I'm gonna work on next. So I have this, do you recognize what this is? The Jake from Adventure Time cross stitch. So I bought this cross stitch pattern. I did not realize that it's like absolutely gigantic. I was more thinking of a small one, I didn't know anything about cross stitch at the time, and then I was just like, well, whatever, I bought it, so I guess I'm gonna do it. The answer is no, I'm not gonna do it. This has been sitting for like 3 years probably?
Yeah.
It's time to go. It's going.
We appreciate you for your service.
So yeah, that's gonna go. It's gonna go by. Goodbye. Also another thing that's going is I made this like wallet type thing, which is super nice. It's way too big though. I need to either make it smaller or like with a firmer, like this is cotton and it is pretty firm, but it needs to be like firmer because this is really like floppy and huge. No one's gonna want a wallet this big, but it is cool. Also this basket of yarn that I'm going to get rid of. I do not like this yarn at all. I hate it. I bought a ton of it back when I had dreams of making like sets of dish cloths, like actual like dish towels, not just like washcloths. And I tried making a washcloth with a couple of these. They don't work up in a way that I like, and they also, it does not feel like a four. It feels thinner, holier. Yeah, I just don't like it. So I'm going to get rid of all of this yarn as well.
Walking hand in hand on the ocean floor, down deep we wander. Louder we sing, no there is no cure in this together.
Alright, so in this bowl I have the little rubber to try on sweaters. I've got some fun stitch stoppers. We've got goats and the seahorses and the donuts and the copies and the Sour Patch Kids. Now I need to add those like resin dice ones that I brought down. Those will go in this middle shelf here. This has pens, scissors, a couple tools. This has all kinds of stitch markers. These are round stitch markers. This I cleared out. This is for tea bags. Needle minder. I keep my needles in these bags. I find these clear ones the best. Back in the day I paid a decent amount for these and they're too small. Got some knit blockers, needle sets, Tunisian crochet needles, crochet square blockers. So I cleaned that out. I think it's mostly done. I gotta wipe it out and whatnot. But now I gotta figure out what to do with all the stuff I took out and not keep putting back in there. These are my giant needles. I definitely don't use them very often, but I gotta keep them somewhere. This is the part of my tidying where I go through the 5 project bags I have and then think, yep, I need to keep all 5 of these projects. And then I don't do anything with them, but sometimes I do. So, alright guys, somehow it doesn't look any better really, but I have been making progress. Honestly, this is a lot better. That I put over here next to it's my little like station, and then now I gotta deal with this and then start getting all the garbage out, and that will really help free things up. Steve went to go pick up Quinn, and I'm gonna keep working as much as I can. Yeah, I've just been watching a Homespun House Vlogmases, and my back hurts from sitting on the floor because I'm 37. When I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do holiday earrings, I did this cute little wreath micro crochet. It's so cute. It's not micro. I did try the micro crochet one. I didn't think it looked as cute. This is like very small crochet, but not exactly micro. It's so cute. And then I just, from scratch, just made these cute little basketballs for my mom. I forgot to give them to her. Mom, I'm gonna give them to you tomorrow. This is in Lynx colors because my parents like the Lynx, Minnesota Lynx, WNBA. Alright, vacuumed. Oh, it's looking so much better. We've got this all organized so I can like put drinks and things there. It's got all of my little supplies and my needles. Fix this whole area. This is my area. Wiped this down, actually plugged that back in. Hey, Courtney. Wiped this whole thing down. I have no idea the last time it was wiped down. Stuff's going upstairs. That's Steve's jury duty stuff. And Steve's stuff that he needs to take care of. And vacuum down the hallway. This is my new business cards and whatnot. This has got yarn for a couple projects. This is my worst part, the overflow. This goes upstairs. Stuff I'm bringing to my show. All of this yarn for shows. And then this is the actual like upstairs box. We did it. Do you remember? Do you remember how nightmarish it was? It's so much better. I did it. Oh, and I turned this into just all of my thread and like earring cotton thread, embroidery thread. And then the big needles, extra project bag, and then the remaining projects that I have that are not like selling projects. This is part of that too. This little pile is of sweaters. Oh, not this one. Sweaters that have holes in them that need to be repaired. That I know of for sure. There's gonna be more. So I had such an eventful night. Steve needed to stream today a little early because the Game Awards was today. He wanted to stream the Game Awards with everybody, and so he did that. And I finished the night with Quinn and then put him to bed, and that went fine. And then I just spent the rest of the night. First I finished my book. I don't know where I put it already, but it was the other book by Jasmine Ward, and it was Salvage the Bones. It was good. I won't read it again. I also won't keep it. So I'm gonna start the next one. It's interesting because it says that the next book was book 2, and that's the one that I actually saw recommended, and I wanted to of course read the first one first, but it's not a series exactly. It just takes place in the same fictional town as far as I'm aware. So I'm curious to see if there's any overlap between the 2 books, and there is a 3rd book as well. But after I finished that, I went and I just spent the rest of the night cleaning while having Steve up on the TV with the Game Awards, and I feel really accomplished, and yeah, I'm excited to keep going and also work through my yarn of stuff that I need to sell. And yeah, I have so much yarn for scrunchies. I know I bought a lot of it on sale, which is why I have so much of it. But I do like making scrunchies, and I love the scrunchies themselves. They're so soft and they're so nice. I really hope that people are into them this weekend at, it's like a girls figure skating charity something, but it seems like a really good audience for them. Although scrunchies are good for anybody. Again, I love them. So yeah, I need to still edit, so I'm going to end this vlog and get editing because it's already, 10:45, and I will see you all tomorrow.